Hey guys, this is Rick Betancourt, and I just wanted to give you a quick little tips on how to use Microsoft Word to make things a little easier for writing your novel. So a couple of questions that I've gotten from some of my readers who are authors and who are working on scripts about some problems they're having getting in and around Microsoft Word, and I figured I'd just record this quick little video on rather showing you than telling you about some of the ways I use it. And I've been using Microsoft Word for a number of years, so and find it quite useful. So the first thing you might see here is this little backwards P paragraph marker, and I always use paragraph markers on when I'm writing, and it really helps to show the non-printing characters is what it does, and it really helps you to help with formatting and to be able to get around and see some of the formatting issues. So for instance, to turn this on or off is this little show hide marker. So if I click it again, you'll see that it goes off and it doesn't show all the little lines. Having this on, by the way, won't they won't print, like these little dots here won't print. If you were to print out your manuscript, they won't print, but they will help you to see little formatting issues. Like for instance, if you had two spaces here accidentally, while it might not show as glaringly without them on, it's much more obvious with the paragraph markers turned on. And it'll also show how many hard returns you have, and some people do spaces and then start typing there. The man walked down the street. So instead of tabbing would be another way. To indent. But then the other way is to actually have it with part of your paragraph. The man, oops, got to spell it right. The man walked down the street. Actually, let me just show you in one of the manuscripts I'm working on how this might work. So for instance, here, you'll see that while this paragraph is indented, and I do have the paragraph markers on, you'll see the little backwards P here. Paragraph markers are on, but you don't see a lot of spaces here to indicate that I've indented my paragraph, nor do you see tab mark. Well, that's not going to work because it's already embedded in there, but if I were to start a new paragraph without it being formatted in a style, I'll mention more about styles at some other point, but as part of this style of the paragraph is embedded, and if I go up here, I'll see the first line of the paragraph is indented by 0.3 characters. You can change that to 0.25, 0.1.3, whatever, but every paragraph that I type automatically has that first line indented in there, and that's really the best way to indent your paragraphs and to have your document formatted properly, especially if you're going to be sending your documents out to agents, for instance. They're going to very easily be able to just turn on show hide paragraph markers and see how you formatted your documents. And while it's not paramount to have a perfectly formatted document um, uh, in styles, for instance, perfectly style formatted document to send out to agents, you want it to look good. And you want it to, if they were to turn this stuff on, you're not going to have a bunch of hard returns till you get to a new page. And then when you get to a new page, I see this a lot in documents and in reports and whatnot that I review. The report does not have styles, or it does not, is not, let's say, is not using styles. I can tell immediately if it is or it is not. And we'll talk more about styles later, but this is a great little tip to have to just turn this on. You'll be able to see your formatting issues. If there's a bunch of hard returns and you've gotten paragraphs and you don't know how to get rid of it, you can quickly go in and delete paragraph markers, etc. so forth. So hopefully this was really quick, just a quick little tip. Hopefully this was useful. Talk to you soon.